Nothing. Nothing to say. Um, there's nothing I would say, or I mean, he's not gonna change. My food stamps just got taken, so I'm in a bit of a crisis here, trying to find out how I'm gonna pay for food for the month. Um, they closed my case. I think yesterday. I just found out today. So yeah, I mean, I'm getting a lot of people like saying, "Go Trump! Oh, yo, he's so awesome." Nothing. Wastes of life. I have no food now, so this kind of sucks. And you people still support him? Right here.
I'm sorry. I was trying to be serious about this because when you guys sent this to me, I was so appalled as a man. I was so appalled as a man that we are looking at grown men. Never thought I'd see one of them. Never thought I'd see one of them in the wild. You know how you see women online and they jump on, and we've been doing review videos, and occasionally I'll drop one for you guys where is some woman, it'll be a white woman or a black woman that is aggravated at the fact that Trump is reducing food stamps for people that are able-bodied adults that don't even have children sometimes, or whose children has aged out and they're grown and adults, and now you can no longer continue to populate the earth with degenerates from people that continue to put generational curses on their children. And so we see this. We expect this from women because even though women sit there and they say that, yeah, you know what, we are equal and we advocating for equal and diversity, equity, and inclusion, in reality, they're always going to be the weaker vessel. And so what's understood don't need to be said. But I thought that I'd never, ever, ever in my lifetime see a man. Now, I've known men that has finessed the system through their girl in order to get it. And I'm not even saying that men shouldn't get it. Often at times when we make the argument that we shouldn't have as much grace for women today as we did in yesteryears because women are advocating for being equal. But we didn't really mean that we were going to be turning into sassy men and be complaining about the fact that we don't get food stamps. Man, I'd be damned. Yo, Batman couldn't get me to come out here and say, oh my God, I can't believe Trump is taking my food stamps. Man, you a man. You better go out there and get it. I don't even like seeing homeless people beg me for money and they grown able-bodied men, but I look out for them because I don't know what their circumstance is, but I'm just not going for it, bro. What are you recording on is the first question that I would have, right? How do you have cell phone service? A woman the other day, she explained some stuff and she said people that are on food stamps and welfare and social services, they have an easier path in life. And I said, curious. Maybe we should do a review video on this one. And I did. And she said they have an easier path in life. And so she explained that she had joined a Facebook group, or she was invited to a Facebook group or something like that, where they were basically explaining how they finessed the system to have an easier path in life than regular everyday people that just pay whatever it is that these companies ask for. So she was like, yo, they get internet service for $15 and they get Amazon Prime and Amazon delivery service and Walmart get it to this and they'll deliver it to your house for free and stuff. And I was like, whoa, what? Wait a minute. They get all this stuff for free and they still complaining? You know what? That's diabolical. Now I'm sitting here seeing a man, and again, you knew that it was going to happen eventually. You just didn't really expect it, so it wasn't really a surprise, but it is at the same time. And now I'm seeing a man, a white man at that, sitting here on the internet. He recorded this. He put his little thing at the bottom as far as how to describe the video. He uploaded this. He said, he re-reviewed it. He said, you know what, this is hitting, and I'm going to drop this for you Trump supporters. I can't believe it. Look, I don't even believe that men should be liberal. I don't even believe that men should have a liberal mindset. We are soldiers. We are winners. We win at life. We separate ourselves between the haves and the have-nots, the winners and the losers. the capitalistic men versus the men that got to be at the bottom of the rung. And we all understand our place based off of where we at in our socioeconomic status at that particular time. That's just the way that it is. We know the women that we can get and the women that we can't get. Even though we have conversations about what's going on in family court because the laws may be against you, the only thing, and the reason why I say that all men should be Republican, all men should be conservatives, is because the conservatives or Republicans in general, let's not say conservative, because conservative is a lifestyle. Republican is based off of what we think that people's policy should be. Republicans largely believe that we want less government. We don't need these handouts. We don't need this. We don't need that. Just get the fuck out of our way and stop taking all of our money so we can do it for ourselves. We just don't want no barriers. We are separated amongst ourselves, the winners and the losers, the kings versus the peasants, right? The Democrats believe that we need more government involvement in our lives to determine what we're supposed to do, which is one of the reasons why we get taxed so much. So when I see liberal men that are not, and let's be clear, I'm not talking about kids. I'm not talking about people that's finding their way, because a lot of us was even programmed to vote a certain way based off of our culture, whatever, so on and so forth, right? I'm talking about your real life lifestyle. Men that complain about the system, men that complain about what they not getting, men that complain about why ain't nobody looking out for them running in the Victim Olympics. And maybe it's just because they being raised by their mothers or what. It's weird. But when I see men, let me get Dilbert off of my screen real quick. When I see men complaining about their lot in life and not doing anything for it, it just gives all sassy to me. Real talk. It's too much opportunity. We got 24 hours in a day to go out there and get it. You got the gig economy. You can get multiple jobs. You can go to school. You can do whatever it is that you want to do. All you got to do is hustle, especially if you ain't got no kids, you ain't got no chick that's on your back, nagging you and stuff like that, asking you to spend extra time. And don't get me wrong, we love women, but at the same time, we love success more. I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. So when I see a man, a grown, able-bodied man that is sitting on the internet recording himself like a little girl, talking about what Trump ain't doing for him, that is the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my entire life. And I just don't resonate with it. It don't rock with it. It don't hit for me. I can't make sense of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's an interesting dynamic to see men now showing their sassiness and about whether or not Trump is continuing to give them food stamps. What do you mean you don't know what you're going to eat? Man, if you don't get out there and grind, if you don't get out there and hustle, the basic necessity is food and shelter. Dog, if you couldn't do that, you don't even deserve no box. You should be banned from even going to certain websites so that you can beat off or something like that. I don't know. I just believe that there should be some sort of punishment to get men out of this mindset of running in the Victim Olympics. And now that we start to see men jump on the internet and tell me about how, Trump is taking away their food stamps. I don't even know. I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's weird. It's very, very weird. But you guys tell me what you think. I always like to give credit to the content creator, so that link will be in the description. Teach Henley, 40% off your first. You shouldn't even be on social media if you can't feed yourself. 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Y'all let me know what y'all think inside of the comments. I just don't, man. I don't have sympathy for men, and I'm an advocate for men, but I don't have sympathy for men that are complaining that the federal government is not providing you a place to eat. Let me know what y'all think inside of the comments.